Hey, what's good, guys? It's your boy B Mahari here, representing Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. Salute to the entire LDBC. Salute to the greater basketball community. But I just wanted to make a quick video to discuss about Kawhi Leonard's load management scheme that's been going on with the LA Clippers, and I've heard a lot of different opinions from various videos, and I'm gonna tell you right now, this is really getting out of control. I mean, it's really getting out of control because LeBron, LeBron, when he had the when he had to basically did the whole load management thing, he already played a full season. And right now, LeBron's up in age. He's right now, LeBron James at this point right now. LeBron James, he's about he's 34 years old right now. So right now, he's in the twilight days of this career. Okay. Hey, what's up, Samuel? How you doing, brother? Yeah, I'm not interested in that fight though, bro. So, but it should be interesting. But let me just stay focused on the subject in hand here. This whole load management thing is really getting out of hand. I mean, Kawhi Leonard right now, he's 28 years old. He's in his prime right now, and he played 60 games last year and averaged about at least about 26 points per game, about 26 and a half points per game. This was the year after he missed only played 9 games for the Spurs and averaged 16 points a game before he shut it down the whole year due to the whole hamstring injury issue. And to be honest with you, man, I'm really getting tired of this because listen, a lot of these NBA fans spend their hard-earned money to watch the best play against the best. And when I heard about Kawhi sitting out a game against the Milwaukee Bucks against Giannis Antetokounmpo, I mean, I was very, very disappointed. And Giannis let it be known that he did not appreciate Kawhi sitting out for that game because, listen, like I said before, I'm an NBA fan first, okay? And I try my best to understand a lot of these NBA players a lot of times, but this is one of those moments where it just does not make any sense. All right, Kawhi is not hurt. I don't care what any I don't care what the report says out there on Twitter. I've already read some stuff on Twitter talking about basically Adrian Wojnarowski saying that Kawhi Leonard through a spokesman is not a healthy player under the league's resting policy and such. Managing a knee injury with the Lakers is basically has to be consulted with the sports director medicine. I mean, this it's really getting out of hand because the man is still in his prime. He doesn't appear to be injured at all, and it's like the Clippers right now are taking this whole load management thing and taking it way out of control. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not impressed by this. Okay. I remember back then, players used to play 70 games, 75 games a year. Michael Jordan, when he came back after his first retirement, he played all 17 games when he came back. And for 3 straight seasons, he played all 82 games, did not miss a single game. Okay. Because he conditioned himself to play a lot of games. Okay. And Michael knew that every fan that he came into any arena, whether it be the United Center, Madison Square Garden, or Staples, or the Great Western Forum back then, listen, they all came to see Michael Jordan play because they know that they're probably going to see him only one time in their lives and they'll never see him again. You know what I mean? And Kawhi is really taking advantage of the fans. I mean, it's this. I understand that he wants to preserve his body for the playoffs, but there's a thing called you got to play some games to really get out. You got to get out there and show the fans, about who you are. Because let me tell you something. Monday night, I was at the Target Center, tired from a long day of work. I went to the Target Center with some friends of mine to watch the Timberwolves take on the Milwaukee Bucks because I wanted to see Giannis and Antetokounmpo play. And Giannis did not disappoint me. He had 3 or 4 dunks. He had one dunk when he basically used a Euro step from the free throw line, and then basically went up there and threw it down with the right hand. And I kid you not, the nosebleed section was just impressed by it. And he finished the game with 28 points and 10 rebounds. All right. impressive numbers, and that was just another. That was basically another day at the office for Kawhi. I mean, for Giannis. But Kawhi, bro, he's already won 2 championships. I mean, when he left San Antonio, I mean, it was basically off of the understanding that he was not healthy the whole year. He played 60 games and led them to a championship. Okay, tremendous season. But the Clippers need to stop this whole, this whole load management thing, because this is really getting out of hand. I mean, the fact that he is gonna try to sit back-to-back games, without, you know, really being injured at all, is just really completely unnecessary. Okay, and to be honest with you, bro, I'm starting to lose a little bit of respect for Kawhi Leonard in terms of the whole load management thing. I respect him, as a basketball player, and what he does. What he does, he shuts his mouth and he plays the game, and he lets his play do the talking. But listen, I don't like Russell Westbrook's recklessness, but I will tell you, Russell Westbrook shows up to play every single night. Whatever he was slightly hurt or anything else in between, he always shows up and plays every night you know, and the same for Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant comes in every night and plays his butt off. But the whole notion that he needs to, get some rest, to probably preserve his body through the playoffs, bro, you have to commit yourself into heavy conditioning to make it through the full 82 game schedule. And it's really like, bro, you're you're going this a little bit too heavy on this, to be honest with you. But the thing is this. Um the thing is though, man, it's just like Kawhi, bro, is really. I mean, are we really gonna add this to his legacy now? I mean, this is where it's coming down to. I mean, the fact that he has to keep managing his games and has to miss probably 2 or 3 games per week, and the fans come in to pay hard-earned money to watch their favorite player play, and he's not playing, is really taking advantage of the fans' money and time. And I hope that the NBA can at least do something to try to address this issue, because it's really getting out of hand. Because I know in the NFL, if you don't play, you don't get your bonus salary. Okay, and the NBA doesn't. I don't think the NBA has any rules in terms of the whole resting issue of missing your money type of thing. But if I were Adam Silver right now, one of the big things I would try to do is enlist the rule that, listen, if you don't show up to play, if you don't have an injury, you don't show up to play, you don't get paid. You know what I mean? I mean, that's how I would do it, because you're sending the message loud and clear that, listen, we're paying millions of dollars to these networks, and and these fans pay lots of money to watch you play, and you're taking advantage of the league's money and taking advantage of the network's time because you want to sit it out. Really, it's just really an insult to a lot of the fans out there. So, Kawhi needs to hold an L on this one, and the Clippers need to hold an L on this, because this is really going out of hand. But I'm going to discuss this more tomorrow night on my next episode of Basketball Conversations, bro. So we're going to go in heavy on this. So just want to come in there and give my quick 2 cents on the situation. Now let's go ahead and check out BFTB Boxing, though. This is Bill Mahar, representing Mahar Nation Sports Podcast. Salute to the entire LDBC, and I'll see y'all tonight.